As you know, riding your bike can take wear and tear on the pivots, on the bearings, on the forks. I generally like to do my own servicing of my bikes, do all my forks, dropper posts, brake bleeds. I like building bikes. But recently I took my bike to the bike shop because there's a bit of play. There was a bit of play in my bearings. I thought, oh, you know, well, I'll let the bike shop do it. And basically, they did a bearing change and then gave my bike back and said, your bike's broken, you need to throw your frame out and you need a new one. So, for this repair, I'll need to take it to Mark's and we'll see what he can do. Alright, see you in the workshop.
The epoxy is just gone.
The epoxy's gone. Here, wobble it for us, Mark.
Weeble wobble. Left and right, eeny outy, up and down. Do the hokey pokey and turn around. Probably can turn around.
What are you thinking, Mark?
Thinking it's broken.
Broken, but fixable.
Yeah, they didn't put enough blue tack on here. See?
Yeah, what Mark was thinking is we'll make another one of these things.
With more blue tack.
Drill a hole in here. And then squish lots of glue in there.
So the problem is if you make this too much the right size, then you put your blue tack on here, and you push it in the hole, and it wipes all the blue tack off the side, and you got no more blue tack on this side. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it a little bit bigger so that we're actually on the center of the hole. And then we're going to make the middle a little bit thinner to give the blue tack somewhere to be. We're going to drill a hole here, and then we're going to go bloop and pump the blue tack in through around this, and it'll fill up the whole area and come out the ends.
What about yellow tack? Is yellow tack any good?
Actually the blue tack we're using is kind of yellow. So
what's it actually called? It's a glue?
Yeah, it's West System Epoxy.
Glue station, eh?
Epoxy resin.
Epoxy resin.
So
that's the stuff.
Yeah.
Sweet. So the first step is we're going to clean out that hole with the Dremel. Stick this bad boy in here and clean out the hole. So Mark, tell us again why we're going to go stainless steel instead of aluminium for the
so
new
we
sleeve,
don't have the same problem.
which is corroding.
Unsticks from the frame.
Unsticks from the frame.
Turns into a battery.
Pretty much.
Don't want to make it into a battery.
So we're going to actually improve the bike.
Well, make it heavier.
Slightly heavier with a bit of steel, but hopefully avoid this problem in the future. So, looks like it's going to cut it, and then it's going to go on the lathe. So
Let's go for 49.
There's a 3mm difference between this and
0.3.
this. Is that right? 0.3. Well, that doesn't sound much, eh?
3 hairs. Okay, and what we're going to do here, we're going to go down a poof length and then up a little bit again when we work out our diameters.
And that's where we're going to pump all the epoxy in.
Epoxy, yeah. Let's have a measure of what the frame is. Go into, so that's 43.3.
What if
About
that?
6mm difference. So
either
this
side?
distance here, we probably want at least 4 to 5mm. Let's go 5. And then this guy was the diameter of whatever was inside. We'll try to pick a bit where it's got some
More meat.
more meat. So it's like 20 or 21.5, 7. So that's 21.7 on the edge there. And then this side here, Yeah, so this side's 21.2.
Automatic load. Alright, time to bore out the middle. So Mark just found another problem. The bike shop that pressed the bearings in didn't do a good job.
See how it wants to go one way or the other way? Just wants to... Oop, it's like a magic link. But that's caused by the two bearings not parallel. They're at an angle. And so they'll want to pop one way or pop the other way.
So we'll have to pull it off and press them in properly. Tell us, Mark, what's going on here?
This is a nice tight fit in the bearing, but this bearing and this bearing
Don't line up.
they're not happy.
You can see through the
They
other side.
disagree. So we're going to tweak this in the pressing a little bit. One of them is not straight. It's crunchy.
Yucky. That's
You
why I
hear
was
the
doing that
crunch.
stupid thing. Oh,
No, it's because the bearings are
Don't
fighting
line up.
each other. You know, if you don't test, you don't find problems. You know that? That's what Donald Trump's told me.
so what they've done is they've just pressed them straight in and stuck it straight on the bike without testing it.
There you go.
So this is Mark playing with perfection right there. You know it's perfect when it makes the pop sound.
And it farts on the way in. Better.
As opposed to, show us the old one.
Where's the other one?
Show us that.
Goosey goosey.
Wibble wobble, wibble wobble, wibble wobble. Yeah, you can see how much play there is in there. It's terrible.
It's very
So
much
about
in
to
the wrong.
use, his name's Neural.
Earl.
Earl.
Cousin Earl.
And
Cousin
he's a
Earl.
squisher. He's going to make grooves in that nice, shiny, smooth sleeve. This is why you
Ask somebody else to do it.
work on your own bikes, because you have the touch of love.
Okay.
Show us that, Mark. That looks beautiful.
That side looks better. Let's see how we are. 48.9.
48.9. That's spot on. Didn't we want 49?
Yeah. Bit sad. 0.1 off. Looks okay.
Perfection right there. Too bad we can't see all those cool grooves when we put it in.
The epoxy can see.
We'll know it's there. Alright, this is called drilling a hole in your carbon frame.
Yeah. Let's go full speed.
Here's the battle plan, says Mark.
Put this guy in so that it's ready.
Yeah.
Then we're going to clean out this with some acetone.
Acetone.
Clean out this one with some acetone. Make up some epoxy. Get gloved up and everything. Make up some epoxy. Put some in the tube. Put this guy into that hole. Squeeze some epoxy in.
Clamp it all tight.
Tape it up. Wipe up all the excess. Put this into that so that's all held in alignment. And then do something else for a few hours until it dries.
Just a bit of acetone to clean the dust and gunk and junk.
Yeah, so this is our epoxy. Looks like
It's pretty thick. You sure it's going to go through the syringe? Oh yeah, okay.
very sensitive to the mix ratio, unfortunately. If you get it wrong, it just takes a lot longer to dry. No. It's a 5-to-1.
Yep, coming out the sides.
Check out this. Get it done.
If you like this video and you want to see more videos like this, hit the like, make a comment saying you want to see more service and repair videos, and we can do more. Alright, see you out there on the trails.